Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Creating Your New Reality. I'm a self-actualization coach. What that means is that I help people cultivate, develop, and then express their true authentic selves in the areas of their careers, their self-development, and their personal relationships. Are you ready? Let's go. Now, you are watching this on New Year's Day of 2021. From me, Coach Tom, I'd like to wish all of you a happy and blessed New Year. We're going to make 2021 our bitch. The best is yet to come. We are just going to hit it out of the park, and it's going to be beautiful. One thing I want to talk about, though, is the idea of New Year's and how to move through 2021 with purpose. With a purpose, as opposed to moving according to permission. One of the things that we get into as people is we always seem to be stuck waiting for something to happen to allow us to be happy. Whether it's if I follow the tenets of my spiritual path, I'll be gifted with eternal life, or aligned chakras, or something. Something is going to break this trauma off of me, okay? Or we look at, in the 3D world, we think of, well, you know, if my favorite guy is elected president, we're all going to be free at last and on the same bus going to Disneyland, and it's all going to be beautiful. We think of things like that. Or if I only had $1 million, all of my problems would be okay. Or if only this certain person would love me back, I would have everything I ever wanted. Then and only then can I be happy. All right. And when we get stuck in this loop, we get stuck in these things. What ends up happening is this is why we end up having the same year over and over again. And we think that this COVID was such a big deal and it derailed us. And oh my God, once this COVID thing is done, we'll be set for life. It'll all be great. And you know what? The year before that, it was something else. If it wasn't some national thing going on, it was something particular to you that was holding you back. If it wasn't the recession of 2008 or the tech bubble bursting in 2000, if it wasn't those horrible things, it was something really personal to you, preventing you from being happy, okay? If you look back, you see the pattern of nothing really changing, okay? And one of the things that we as people also try to do is we try to make this next year to be different. We give a New Year's resolution. And what does resolve mean? Resolve means just a decision to make something happen, okay? A decision to change a condition. Now, the problem with that is, and making a resolution is fine, but one of the problems is we only do it once. We don't make it a lifestyle. We don't make saying the thing a lifestyle. We say it once, and usually by mid-February, we take our hands off the steering wheel and stuff it into the wall, and then we go, Jesus, take the wheel. I can't do this. You'll have to undertake. We really do abdicate our authority as people on this planet, okay? So what we need to do then is I firmly believe that the way out of this, okay, is to change how we say our resolutions. Because what happens is we always say things like, I want to be a certain weight. I want to have a certain job. I resolve that I'm going to have this or that. And either we phrase it in the form of a question or a doubting hope, or really down deep, we don't believe we can have it, okay? And that's the real problem. We lack belief, all right? And we lack faith, okay? Faith is a loyalty to the unseen reality, all right? When we don't have that faith to what we can't see yet, we lose track of what we want. So what we need to do from a foundational standpoint is when we speak of a resolution, we need to say, I am at my ideal weight of whatever it is. I am a man of health. I am a man who practices yoga and I can move well. I am a man who can manifest things easily. I am a man who can make a buck. I'm a man who is this job title that I want. I am a man who is a supervisor in my work. Okay, whatever it happens to be. But you can't phrase it in the form of a question. You can't phrase it in the form of a doubting hope. You have to come from a place of I am and I have. Okay, I have this thing. I am this person. You have to have that certainty, and you have to keep repeating it. All right, you have to impress upon your subconscious that you have these things, that you are these things. That way it will be made manifest on the screen of space in due time. We don't always know when it's going to happen, but believe you me, if you do it often enough and with intent, okay, it will come true. Because you think about it, we've been manifesting all of our lives. All the crab sandwiches we've been eating, we've called them into existence in one form or another, because we don't change the self-talk. And the self-talk is usually negative. And we keep going over it and over it and over it. And we keep having the same tape loop in our mind, in our mind, in our mind. And we have to fix that, guys, okay? So how do we do this? We have to come up with a new script. The resolution is the opportunity to make a new script for yourself, okay? So take a minute, all right? You don't have to spit all these out New Year's Eve, okay, or today. Take a week, take January. Who gives a fuck, all right? Just make sure that you're writing out a healthy mental diet for yourself and speak those things. I'm not normally into, scripting is fine as long as you're using it to codify the thoughts you'll allow yourself to have, okay? Writing that I'm going to have $1 million 5,000 times, well, that's horseshit, because after a while you get bored, you check out. That's going to be a whole other subject of some videos I'm going to do about manifesting techniques that have worked for me. That's not one of them. But what I do use scripting for is to write out exactly what I want, and those are the thoughts I allow myself to have. And it's not that I write them over and over again, but I have them plugged into my head, and I verbalize them. I verbalize them mentally, so I hear it, and I will also speak them, okay, in conversation. People ask me, how's it going? You know what? I'm doing awesome. I've got all kinds of cool projects happening at work, and you know what? It is not long before it actually happens, okay? We talk a lot about creating your reality. That's the name of this channel. That's what I'm asking you to do. So you can create a new reality. You can create the best 2021 you can possibly have if you write out the script yourself, if you take control, if you be the director, okay? That's what I want you to do. I want you to be the director and be the star of your own movie, okay? And make it happen. You can do this. I believe in you. I love you very much. And always, always remember, before I forget, the universe will never show you what it's capable of. It will only show you what you're capable of believing. So thank you very much. Happy New Year, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.